Ooh,
Get that nice warm color.
That's a nice glow.
no,
If you give me a little artificial tan, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Starting to look pale now.
Do that if you want.
Photoshop some bronzer.
I wanna send
My
that to
kids
myself.
Googled, why does my dad have a red face? It said emotional stress.
Muscle stress, not red wine.
They thought it was going to be red wine, but it wasn't. It was emotional stress. So I was relieved.
Welcome back, everybody, to Winedown Wednesday. Dave, we've taken a long break
I mean,
from this series.
2 years? That's
You know,
almost 2 years.
With COVID and everything else going on in the world, we weren't all getting together as a group. We weren't partaking of the wine together. Did you take a break from drinking wine?
No, matter of fact, I think I increased the wine intake, as I think most people probably did. They just had to do it by themselves.
I understand.
Not with anybody else.
I understand it was a big year for licker and wine sales.
I think they did.
Unfortunately,
okay.
we couldn't all be together. But you've had a lot of time to do some research.
I have.
We figured this was perfect timing to come back because we all hopefully are getting together safely with our families for holidays and Christmas coming up. I know our family's having a big gathering.
That's right.
And it's probably as important time as ever on how to pick out the right wine.
Yes.
So you've had a bunch of time to do research. So we've got big expectations for what you've brought today.
And I went with a box wine series today, Bobby, because I just know that times have been tough out there for a lot of folks, and we wanted to give people an affordable way to drink wine.
Value.
We want to give them a lot of value right here. So I brought 4 different types of box wines with me, and I thought it'd be fun to do a little competition, a little like a blind taste test competition, and we can choose the winner. I'll choose the winner. I don't have any affiliation with any of these box wines.
We'd also like to know if you could
me.
identify all the wines.
I'm not sure
you sip them.
I'm not sure I can do that, but I will try. I'll try to pick out which is which.
All right.
I've not had all of them yet.
Bold test.
So anyway, I brought Franzia.
Is that French?
I think it's French. I'm not sure. But this has been around for, it says on the box, over 150 years.
Wow.
So
Boxed all that time.
So it's aged.
Wow.
This is one box.
They were front runners in the box wine game.
They were front runners. So I'll pour a little.
I'll pour you a little sample of each.
Pour a little sample of
as
that.
we go here. So the first is a Franzia Chillable Red.
I can't. Don't let me see. Keep those organized over there.
We will mark them for you.
Well, yeah, I'll blindfold myself so you can go ahead and mark it.
Yeah, we'll do
so
that.
Franzia will be A.
Okay.
Next I have Trader Joe's Shiraz. Now, we've done a Shiraz series a long time ago.
What's your general impression of a Shiraz?
It's from Australia. That's it. No, I love a good Shiraz. Shiraz is a good wine. It's a good drink of wine there.
I noticed Trader Joe's gives you tasting notes on the box.
Oh, I didn't read that part.
Hopefully you weren't cheating,
I wasn't cheating.
and reading the tasting notes early on.
Now, the next one is another Trader Joe's, but we went with a Pinot Noir. And I do like a good Pinot Noir. That's kind of what I drink most of, Bobby. And they're normally from like Oregon, California. This particular one's from California. It's got earthy tones in it.
So the odds, if you were to pick a favorite out of these, you'd put your money on you picking the Pinot Noir.
I would probably, blind taste test, probably lean towards the Pinot Noir. Now, we'll see how really good my taste buds are.
Give me some more glasses over there.
Oh yeah. And this is been a very popular box of wine, the old Boda box. I'm not sure where Boda box is from, but
I'm very familiar with the Bada box, Dave.
yeah. Oh, you say Bada?
I say Bada. I think that's the correct pronunciation.
Bada box. Okay.
Not everyone knows that.
It says it's award-winning, and it's eco-friendly. So that's a good combo there. So. Well, let's see. The price point. They're all low. So we want to give you a lot of wine for as little money as possible.
My recollection of the bottle box is $18.99 to $19.99
I think it's about.
somewhere
I think it's
there.
about that, and that's
equivalent. All these are equivalent to like 3 bottles of wine.
three
right?
3.5 bottles of wine. Yep.
You know what I love about the box is 3 days later, it's just as fresh as
Well,
when you
this
first opened
says on the top here, stays fresh for 30 days.
it. Now that might be a stretch.
I think that's a little stretch.
Might be a stretch.
But it says it right there on the box. Okay. So yeah, they're all under $20 for sure for each one of these. So you know it breaks down to $6-7 a bottle, which you can't beat that.
We know at home which one is which,
Okay.
and we're going to see what you come up with because we'd like to see you not only pick a favorite but also identify each of the 4 wines. Keep your arms to yourself. I'm placing some wines in front of you,
Okay.
and we're gonna mix them up a little bit. Okay. I'm scooting a cup right in front of your hands.
Oh,
you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's your first test. And I'm going to show the audience at home which one you're trying right now.
Okay. Do I need to guess now?
No, we'll give you a chance to set that aside. I'll put that here to your left. You're not going to knock it over. And I'm going to hand you the next one into your hand now. Okay.
Yeah, the real testers would take a little swig of water in between, but my palate's a little more sophisticated.
I notice some people, when they're tasting a wine, they will even spit it back out and smell it. But I've never seen you spit wine out.
No,
David.
I'm not going to spit wine out. That is against my just life rules. It's a little more fruity.
Okay. I'm going to show our audience at home what you just tried there. Yep. Okay. And okay, next up, put another one in your hand here. Yeah. Let's see what you got.
I know what that one is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know.
I know that one.
And here comes your 4th and final red boxed wine.
Okay. All right. It's a lot of pressure, I feel like. I think we can get a sponsorship for the winner, maybe.
Oh yeah. We'll reach out.
Okay.
You haven't described a lot of different, notes and aftertaste with these different wines. Are you a little confused right now?
I'm very, very confused. But,
Do you want to start by picking a favorite?
well,
1, 2, 3, 4.
probably my favorite is the number 1. That would be A.
Okay. All right.
Number 3, it had to be the Shiraz. I think. The Trader Joe's Shiraz. I'm thinking number A, or letter A, number 1 was the Pinot Noir.
Okay.
I think number 2 or B was the Franzia, and 4 or D was the Boda Box. Those are my guesses. Now I'm gonna take the blindfold off.
Okay. I'm gonna.
That's bright.
You've got it. You've kind of got a mix of what you guessed correctly.
Did I catch any of them right?
You did correctly pick the Franzia.
Okay.
Funny though, you picked your favorite was the Shiraz.
See, I drink it
not the Pinot Noir. Yeah. Well, I think you've got a family of wines that are awfully close together. That definitely shows your ability and talent in discerning different types of wines.
Oh, well, I love Trader Joe's. We do shop there quite a bit, so they've got lots of great selection of wines, bottles, boxes, whatever you want. So go by there and see.
I think you've given people a lot of good choices for their holiday gathering.
Yeah.
When we come right back, I'm going to show you my bourbon and cider recipe for the holidays.
All right, welcome back to Winedown Wednesday, our return episode. We're so excited about being back finally. I just did a little box wine review for you. And so now Bobby's going to mix it up. I know we traditionally do some wine, but Bobby thought he'd bring a different holiday flavor to your lives.
Well, Dave, you're kind of the wine expert here, and
Yeah.
my field is more in the bourbon realm.
Good. Okay, good.
Good, straight Kentucky bourbon. And what I like to do is actually something that's great for the whole family.
Even the kids?
The bourbon and cider. Yes, we're going to separate. We're going to
Oh, okay,
We're going to have an
okay, all right.
alcoholic and a non-alcoholic
Okay, all
cider
right,
here.
all right, good.
So first, I like to get just a big old pot like this
Ooh,
one,
that's
on the
nice.
stove in the kitchen
Nice
when you're
one.
having your holiday gathering. And then you start with a good cider. This happens to be a Mayer Brothers cider from West Seneca, New York.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great cider. But here locally, Huber's Orchard across the river makes an amazing cider. So I strongly recommend that too.
Yeah.
So take the whole gallon, pour the whole gallon in there, and just put that on the stovetop.
Okay.
And just on some low heat, just let that simmer.
Ooh, simmer.
Now, here's a little trick not everybody may know. Get you a bunch of cinnamon sticks.
Cinnamon sticks.
Now, I like to take 7 or 8 of those cinnamon sticks and just plop them in there. They're going to
Okay.
float in that cider, and you'd be amazed just the aromas.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
They're
you can just stop there
they're
and
gonna
let that-
fill the kitchen,
Yeah,
the
let that
whole
fill the
house.
house.
It's just gonna feel like the holidays.
Smells like
It's gonna
Christmas.
feel like Christmas. Now, don't have to buy some premium bourbon
Okay.
to mix with this. In fact, some might say, well, you wasted a great bourbon.
Nah.
I happen to have a good bourbon here today. This is a Victor's small batch.
Well, that's fancy.
Just something I had to have open. But you can do, maybe one of my favorites is just an Old Forester, which is a great flavor and taste, but not some premium price. So what you want to do is just scoop out some cider for the kids. They want a glass, and then the adults, just
So
scoop
you just
out a
pour
little glass
per your liking.
per your liking, and then add your bourbon as you go.
Okay.
So the other nice thing about this is if you're not having a big gathering, let's just say you're home on a cold night, just grab one mug, warm up some cider in the
Yeah,
microwave,
you can just do it individually.
and then I just like to add just a little dash of bourbon to that.
Now, did our employees give you that World's Best?
Oh,
Boss
World's
Cup?
Best Boss. Oh, I bought that at Spencer Gifts, actually. So now you've got this warm cinnamon cider flavor and a little dash of bourbon on
you
top.
forgot to put the cider in your glass here, Bobby.
No, there was some in there, Dave. There was some in there. And that's the nice thing about this. Everybody can pick their own ratio of cider to bourbon.
I see.
If you're just ladling it out of the pot.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. But you're just going to love the flavor and aroma in the whole house.
Sounds fantastic.
Everybody can add their own bourbon, how much bourbon they want. It's just a fun holiday beverage.
And it smells good in the house.
Absolutely. It smells delicious. So I hope you all didn't mind us jumping outside of the world of wine for that, but we hope all of this advice today helps you throw a great Christmas and New Year's and holiday gathering with your family.
That's right. And come join us soon. We're going to try to make this a regular thing again, and hopefully you'll come see us next time.
We'll be back.